Welcome to the Digital Marketing Insights podcast, brought to you by Brightside Digital.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm with Fernanda today, who is a corporate partnerships executive. How are you doing, Fernanda?
Hi, Tom. Hi, everybody. I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Fernanda, we always start off the same. Can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself and your career to date, please?
Yes, of course. I'm a marketer professional with 88 years of experience in brand management, internal communications, a bit of market research as well. So after a career break, I realized that what I used to do was not my passion anymore. So I decided to change. And well, as I was not sure for many years what exactly I wanted to do. So I did some volunteering jobs with nonprofit organizations in Ireland, which I love it. And it led me to my current work in corporate partnerships, which is part of the fundraising team of a nonprofit. And I've never been so happy. So my job now is a mix of marketing, sales, account management, events sometimes, and the success of my role is completely based in building relationships.
And so let's say that's your main strength for the moment is networking and building those relationships.
Yes.
Can you give us some value in your techniques in doing that? How do you go about doing that?
I would say that LinkedIn is my best friend nowadays. So my digital strength it is finding leads through LinkedIn and bring them to the donor journey. So it's about maybe 6 or 7 steps until you bring them for to make a donation. And I think I'm good at connecting people and with people. So I think that's what I really, really enjoy this role. I haven't tried yet the sales navigator for nonprofits, for nonprofits. Yes, but I think I'll be testing soon, and that might be very helpful.
And so talk me through your strategy a little bit about how you build yourself, build your presence, and what kind of posting do you do, maybe on LinkedIn and
Hmm.
other areas to get your name out and to bring the awareness of the nonprofits to people's attention.
Oh yes, of course. So well, there's a mix of strategies, I would say so. So I have to post about social impact. I post a lot about the work we do with the nonprofits I'm working for, volunteering, the difference we make, the difference we have. We do in Ireland. I also connect with a lot of people in the same industry, and I also connect with people who are managing social impact for organizations, for corporates. And I think that that's the first step. And then I connect with them, just a quick connection, just asking them if they're interested in listening about me, about the organization. But I think what really makes a difference, and I always try to find if I have something in common with the person I'm connecting with, if I have some same interests or even something common in the career. And I think that what makes them reply to me helps them to create this first connection. And yeah, I think that's definitely the first step. And from them, it's just like really build the relationship and see how I can help them to achieve their CSR strategy goals. And yeah, I think that that's the main strategy I have.
And just in case, CSR stands for.
CSR is for corporate social responsibility. So it's the department of an organization that looks after how the company's strategy can help the society, can help the community.
And kind of social impact's a big part of, I think, your career to date, Fernanda.
Yes, it is. There's a change now. Like there's companies that calls the department CSR, another other companies call as social impact, and others call as ESG. I'm not sure exactly how that stands for. Let me check here. Um, so it's environment, social, and governance, but they are pretty much they're related to how our company is going to make a positive impact in society, in the community they are.
Brilliant. And can you tell us a little bit, Fernanda, about what you would deem as your best campaign or biggest success to date?
I thought a lot about the campaign, and I think I want to. I've never shared that before with anyone here, but myself and a friend of mine, we ran a campaign some time ago. I think it was 2 years ago. That was for international students in Ireland. We all, the both of us, we did our masters here, right? So we had a type of visa that would give us the opportunity to work for organization, and we would have 2 years to just show our jobs and see our experience and ask the company to sponsor us. But because of all that happened in the last 2 years, that was not really possible for most of students, most of international students. So we came up with the idea. I came up with the idea of like just creating some awareness around there and communicate to the community that we needed an extension of the time. So my friend at the time, she loved the idea. We were all feeling under pressure because we wanted to work, we wanted to get a work sponsor, but we didn't have time. We wouldn't have had we didn't have enough time for that. So what we did is we ju- we did like an open letter, just sharing how we were feeling, and we asked people to support us. Uh, we thought it would be a crazy idea in the beginning, but in 24 hours we got more than 5,000 signatures. And at the time, I used all the all the contacts I have on LinkedIn, like of different organizations like um, Migrant Center, international students, nonprofits, different communities and different organizations, and they all helped us to like they all helped us by sharing our requests, what we needed, and in the end, we were able to the government that all the new that this all went to the news. Well, in the end, we all got an extension of a year on our visa. So for that, like many people, many students here are able to guarantee their jobs and guarantee their sponsor here as well. So I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
but at the time, some of the media like RT, I think Irish, some of the newspapers contacted us, but as we were looking for jobs, as we were trying to get our sponsor, we didn't really want to say to people that we were doing that. So that's the first time I'm talking about it. But that's something that myself and my friends we are really proud of. So, and I think that it wouldn't be possible without social media. We were always stuck at home, and yeah. So there's one campaign. It's not really marketing related, but it's something I'm really proud of.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. And I suppose back to your work for a second. Is there any softwares or anything you use to improve on your work to enhance your role?
Yes, so my 9 to 5 job is full of different activities, as I said before. So it's account management, events, some sales meeting because fundraise is about sales, raising money, obviously, research, business development. So, and a part of that, I have two more projects in the very early stage that takes a lot of my time. So I need to be able to master time management and project management here. So for that, I like to use Trello, which is a management tool. But there's a new one for me. It's called Notion, which is really great to organize my activities. And it's more like a creative way to organize activities. You can create some mood boards, and I absolutely love it, especially because of one of my side projects. It is a lot relate. It is related to create content as well, so it has been very helpful. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the software I use now. Obviously, you have some CRM at work that would be possible to do what I do without that.
Love that. And looking at yourself for a second, Fernanda, is there any areas you're looking to upskill into and why?
Yes, I think storytelling is something that I really want to learn how to engage people through storytelling, sorry. Public speaking, because it's very important for my job now and for what I want for the next step of my career. And want to learn more about sustainable fashion as well, because it's part of my side project.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And is there anywhere where you go at the moment to get new information or learn more about things?
Oh yes, I love the short courses that Google provides. I think it's Google Digital Garage, the name. HubSpot has a really great content. They also have like content creation course, which is great. I did a few years ago. And I think more about the digital online courses. I think that's my how can I say, that's how I learn things. And also, like now that we have all the events back, so it's also going, meeting people and conferences that has been very helpful the next few this year.
Love it. And looking at the digital industry as a whole, or the marketing industry as a whole, I should say, or the social impact industry, is there anything that you're seeing might come in the future that excites you that you think is worth our listeners or anyone looking into?
Um, I think social impact is growing fast. Like you see that most of companies, big companies, medium-sized companies, they have now departments to look into that. So if you're interested in social impact, have a look. In social impact, have a look at those organizations as well. Non-profit organizations also they're growing in Ireland. Um, so if you want to get like a first experience work with social impact, it's worth to have a look in those organizations as well. Maybe volunteer with them for a while and feel and see if that's really for you. The digital industry. Well, talking about myself, I really want to learn more about content creation, SEO. I think that's something that excites me because of what I want to do as well. And yeah, I think that's it.
Love it. Love it. And lastly, Fernanda, we always ask this question to end the show, which is if you could bottle up one personality trait that you have yourself that you could pass on to others, what would it be?
Um, I I believe I'm very passionate for what I do, and I think that makes all the difference when I have to talk with people about the work I do for the nonprofit or for my own projects. And I was told that I'm very good at breaking down problems and come up with different solutions. So I think that would be like passion and creativity. Yeah.
That's it, Fernanda. Thanks so much for being on the show. If people want to reach out to you and touch base with you or see some of your work, how can they do that?
Just connect with me on LinkedIn, Fernanda Borssato, and we have a chat.
Love it. Thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you, everybody.